When Gran Turismo 7 launched, the big addition, the big thing we were all looking forward to was this, the Gran Turismo Cafe. It's in the middle of the map, it's the hub of everything. This is where we're meant to turn into absolute car lovers. This is where we get taught about car culture. The principle was quite simple. You have to go through these cafe books, you have to win races against real-world esports drivers, and you unlock cars, you get cars given to you, and as you go through the menus, you unlock more tracks in the game, and it's this sort of progress. You would feel like you've really improved in your driving because you're racing against avatars of real esports drivers, you're getting cars gifted to you that you've had to earn to get them, so you feel as though it's worthwhile. And actually, the cafe is none of those things really. Let's be honest, right? If you're watching this video and you played Gran Turismo 7, you know the cafe's a bit weird, but I think in this video I'm going to show you just how weird it is. And I don't really understand some of the decisions here. So, first of all, if you want to progress in a GT7 cafe, you don't need to win races. You don't need to do the races that the guy tells you need to do. You can just get your checkbook out and you can just buy the cars. It's such a weird concept, and this is not the only weird thing with the cafe, by the way, but this bit is such a weird concept that I almost can't believe it's possible. You can completely shortcut the whole idea that you need to understand these cars and drive them. You can go through huge swathes of the cafe actually without driving anything at all. So if you're the sort of person that just buys microtransactions, or you're not afraid to just get your wallet out and buy those points from the PlayStation Store, this is going to be right up your street. So it's a way of shortcutting it for people that can afford to do that. And if you can't afford to do that, well, sorry, then you got to grind. So I'm not a massive fan of that. It's very, very, very weird. But when you actually do the races in the cafe books, they are so weirdly set up. It's a little bit embarrassing. So here we go, for example. I'm gonna. By the way, you've just seen me go through the Mercedes AMG cafe book without doing a single race. I just bought all the Mercedes, go to the cafe, the guy's like, yeah, great job, thanks for buying them, let's move on. But now I want to do this race to earn this, I think it's an R33 Skyline. Have a look here at the start of this race, where everyone is on the track map. I mean, this is absolutely insane. This is not going to give me the feeling that I'm, having to really push the machinery to its limit, because it's clearly set up. There's some cars that are miles and miles and miles ahead of other cars. I mean, have you ever seen a race in your life that's ever started like this? It does not make any sense. So in this race I go through, I think I basically lap people by the end. And it's not a challenge, I'm doing it on my controller. The Gran Turismo 7 Cafe was meant to be such an important part of the game. And I just find it really weird in many ways. Let me know in the comments, by the way, and also make sure you like to subscribe to this video if you like this sort of train of thought, you like discussing this sort of stuff. But let me know in the comments what you think about the GT7 Cafe. For me, it's not going to get anyone into car culture if you can just shortcut it. And if ultimately you want to get credits to drive the most exclusive cars in the game, the ones in the Legend dealership, you're not really going to waste time in the cafe. You're going to want to progress as quickly as possible so you can get to the grinding events, the WTC 800, those sort of things. So you're not going to actually get immersed in the car culture. I find it a very, very, very weird thing. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'm very interested to hear. And I wonder, can they do anything to tweak it? Can they do anything to bring the cafe back in the way that it's meant to be played? Let me know, but otherwise I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time.